note cards. Good morning, and thanks so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. My name is Tracy Brown, and I'm a student at Columbia College. I'm actually in my last few classes. I'm hoping to graduate with my finance degree in December. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the classes that I'm taking, Introduction to Speech. I'm going to try to cover some of the strengths that I have in public speaking, along with the weaknesses and ways to overcome those weaknesses. So with that being said, I'm going to start with my strengths. One of the strengths that I think I possess is organization. This will help me when I'm preparing for speeches and doing my research. Another strength I feel I have is I have a very strong, loud voice. My voice carries. I'm not timid or shy or afraid to speak out loud. Another strength that I feel I possess is social skills. I speak with people through my job every day, whether over the phone, face-to-face, or through internet, email. I don't have any problems at all with talking to people one-on-one. I feel very comfortable with conversation. It's just when I get in front of a group that I struggle. Another skill that I feel I possess is that I'm computer literate. I know how to do research. I can use a search engine, put together papers, do whatever research and presentation outlines that I need to put together. With my strengths, I also have a lot of weaknesses when it comes to public speaking. Now I'm going to talk about some of those weaknesses. First of all, it's nervousness. Whenever I get in front of people, I get knots in my stomach, I get the shakes, I just have a hard time getting up in front of a group of people. Another weakness that I have is I lose my train of thought easily. I'll be talking about one thing before I know it, I'm off on a tangent with something else. So I need to work on keeping my train of thought. I'm intimidated easily by electronic equipment. Using a microphone, I'm afraid that I might get feedback or not use overhead equipment properly or not have it set up, and that I'll lose people's attention because I have to take time out to work on that. Another problem that I have, or a weakness I feel, is self-confidence. Sometimes I think that maybe what I have to say isn't important to people, or that they might be bored with what I'm talking about. So I have to work on building that confidence and feeling good about what it is I have to get across. While I do have strengths and certain weaknesses, I have tried to come up with some ways that I can improve these and get better at public speaking. One of the thoughts that I had is to be aware of the mistakes I made. I could do this by recording myself speaking and re-looking at the video, pointing out my own strengths and weaknesses and trying to improve those. Another thing I could do is practice in front of friends and family, people that I feel confident and comfortable with, that I know will give me honest feedback. Another idea that I had is note cards. I think this will help me to keep my train of thought, and if I do happen to get off on a sidetrack, I can get back on track easily. And another idea that I had was to make prior arrangements if I'm going to be using equipment, maybe get to the venue a little bit earlier and practice, or go through it, get everything set up before I'm ready to speak. So these are thoughts that I had come up with on ways that could help me. In conclusion, even though I do have certain strengths that could help me with preparing, I also have a lot of weaknesses that I struggle with when it comes to public speaking. I've tried to come up with ways that I can try to overcome those, and hopefully by using some of these ideas that I have, note cards, and just practicing and speaking in front of people that I feel comfortable with, I should be able to become a better public speaker. There's an old saying, practice makes perfect. Well, in my case, it might not make perfection, but at least it's going to help me to overcome some of the fears that I have, and hopefully in the end to become a better public speaker. Thank you for your time today.